Hi, I'm Miriam.
And I'm Isabelle. We're the Divining Divas. Welcome.
Welcome. And today we are going to pull cards on anger and is it reset anger?
It's more how to express it so that you can get to the truth of it. What is it that you're angry about, and how can you express it to someone or about something that is um, beneficial
So it's like
for
underneath the anger. All
underneath the anger.
you know,
Yeah.
in our culture, anger is often looked at as bad, but
Yes.
of the way that it gets expressed. And
Right.
one thing that I have to say that I do like about anger is that it moves energy. It's fire,
Yes.
so it moves.
Yes, yes, yes. And I believe that anger is about truth. When I feel angry, and I believe that's the truth for a lot of people whom I've witnessed express anger, is that there's a truth there. There's like a moment of, I need to say this, you know,
Wow.
so I want to say.
Okay. So are you ready to pull three cards?
So, oh, yes, yes, yes.
So I pulled all three cards at once. It just felt right. And
Mhm.
the first card I got that's in the body placement is the Six of Earth. So this
Mm.
Earth is this reciprocity, it's give and take. And if we're looking at anger, and sometimes anger just erupts, and in our body, if we can stay really grounded with that earth energy in our body and not just give and take of, if we are expressing anger towards someone or
Mhm.
something, is to just keep going in our body. And so let
Mhm.
our, you know, let our minds and let our bodies and have a give and take relationship with ourselves and
Yeah.
with someone else. And the way to do that is by by taking it kind of slowly. You can't
Yeah.
still get it so it expresses, but
Mm.
slow it down.
Yeah. Yeah. And it also, um, for me, the Six of Pentacles brings in the generosity. It's about, like you were saying, giving and taking, and so it's really about sharing. Sharing. I have something to share with you, rather that I have something to tell you. So it's really, I want to give something. So there's interesting, interesting. So I picked the Seven of Swords for anger from the body's point of view. And so the swords are represent the element of air. It's about your thoughts, our thoughts and our ideas. And the Seven of Swords is when we find ourselves with just too many thoughts, and sometimes the thoughts cancel one another out. So it's like, I want to say something or I want to do something, but yes, but if I do it, then this might happen. Or if I say something to this person, then they might say this back to me. And so that's when I'm what I feel with this card in this context is a sense of frustration, is how we unwittingly self-sabotage. We want to be in motion, and then yet we hold ourselves back for whatever reason we make up in our mind. And so, just as Miriam was saying with the Six of Pentacles, is let's get back into our body. Let's get back into our body, and let's definitely take it slow. Let's not believe everything we think. And we don't have to act on every thought that we have. We don't have to blurt out, you know, any thought that comes up. especially angry thoughts.
Yeah, because the seven, it's the seven of swords. It's also
Mm.
like this protective card too.
Mm, mm.
Not to go
Yeah.
totally inward, but if you like slow it down and come into your body, it can really be helpful so that it doesn't get to be so burdensome.
Mm.
That mind placement, I pulled the Hermit.
Ah.
So the
Mm.
Hermit is it's going inward. It's a meditative card, and I think that this card is really pointing out how we should make sure that we go inward so that we're really careful with our words. So we're really careful how we're communicating and even how we're thinking. And in that case, though, is to, if we do go inward, is to listen to ourselves. So the
Mm.
Hermit is about like going on the spiritual journey. So perhaps then is anger and knowing how to express anger.
Yeah, yeah. The Hermit also beckons us to um, go into the places that we might be fearful of, and and at the same time reminding us that we would find the truth. This is where we would find the truth, is to, dare to go. The Hermit is also a teacher, and so what does he want to teach us? I also get a major arcana for the second card. This is the card of the mind. And the card of fertility refers to the card of the arcana of the Empress. And so the Empress is it's about self-love, and it is about um, it's all about learning about love, so loving yourself and loving others. And it's also about finding your voice. So finding what you wish to express. What is the truth that you wish to express? Expressing it lovingly, um, and and letting other people know what it is that you need. The Empress is so much about generosity. She wants to give, she wants to love, she wants to heal. And so what is it that we need, and how do I tell others what I need so that they can hear me and they can give it to me?
And also then the Empress is, it's like the Earth Mother.
Yes.
Earth Mother, not just asking like Mother Earth what it is or what's going on. This thing of anger coming up and needing and wanting to be expressed is just done in a very kind and appropriate way.
What is your third card?
So my third card in spirit is the Two of Earth. It's this thing of finding balance. So
Hmm.
to be a balance for us spiritually. And maybe this takes away from the moment of anger into what's the bigger picture here? Like
Yeah.
what's really underneath the anger? This is asking spirit to find what emotions and what thoughts and what physical sensations are underneath that anger.
And also ask ourselves, the Two of Pentacles is also like a announcing a change. And so asking ourselves, like, what can change? How can I navigate this? I also get a major arcana for so I have two or three of three major arcana for this reading. And the card of oppression refers to the card of the tower in more traditional decks. And the energy of the tower is when our world is really shaken up, or when um, anger comes up as a way to shake things up, so that whatever is false, whatever is not true to the situation at hand, whatever truth needs to emerge out of this shakeup, then can come out. And after this shakeup comes rejuvenation, comes healing. And so I would say that this card represents sort of our fear of what can happen if we express our anger in a very intense way. And so it's sort of, again, telling us, stay gentle, know that, that you have a lot of emotions now that want to express themselves, and you want to use these emotions to bring about change. Because obviously when there's a shakeup, like an earthquake, a metaphorical earthquake, then there changes happen. It literally, the earth is saying, I'm shaking you up here. So yes, so it's really about using the anger to bring about truth and to bring about new balance, and from there, new momentum, a new sense of, okay, I can move again. I can be in my body. I can have this emotion, and it's taking me places. Like we were saying at the very beginning, the sense of wanting to go into action.
Wow, amazing. What I love is that our cards we pull go together, and that we both have different interpretations. Like with your interpretations, Isabelle, I'm learning something. And
vice versa.
they're different than mine, but they still go with what that card means.
Yeah. There's so many layers, many layers of interpretation.
Nice. Okay, thanks. So our information is below. Please subscribe to the Divining Divas, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.